What if the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the pain you're unwilling to face? Think about that for a moment. The success you dream about, the confidence you admire, the future you keep imagining. What if it's all hiding behind the discomfort you've been avoiding? Because the truth is simple. Greatness has never been built in comfort. It's built in struggle. And that's exactly where this story begins. A young man spent years waiting for his life to change. He had dreams, big dreams. He wanted success, freedom, respect, and a future he could be proud of. But every time life became difficult, he stepped back. When the work felt too hard, he delayed it. When failure appeared, he avoided it. When fear showed up, he listened to it. He kept telling himself the same lie. I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow became next week. Next week became next month. And before he knew it, years had slipped away. One day, he looked in the mirror and faced a truth he had been running from his entire life. His biggest obstacle wasn't bad luck. It wasn't his past. It wasn't a lack of talent. It was the version of himself that kept choosing comfort over growth. That realization changed everything. From that day forward, he made a different choice. Instead of avoiding difficult things, he attacked them. He woke up earlier, worked harder, stayed focused longer. And most importantly, he stopped waiting to feel motivated. Because he finally understood something powerful. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is forever. Some mornings he felt unstoppable. Other mornings he felt exhausted. Some days he was confident. Other days he doubted himself. But no matter how he felt, he showed up. Again, and again, and again. While other people searched for shortcuts, While other people complained about obstacles, he used them as training. Every challenge became an opportunity. Every setback became a lesson. Every failure became fuel. Slowly, the person he used to be started disappearing, and a stronger version began to emerge. Not because life became easier, but because he became tougher. He trained his body, but more importantly, he trained his mind. He learned how to stay calm during pressure, how to keep moving through pain, how to silence excuses before they became actions. Because the strongest people in the world aren't those who avoid suffering. They're the ones who learn how to grow through it. Years later, people looked at his success and called him talented. They called him gifted. They called him lucky. But they never saw the early mornings, the lonely nights, the sacrifices, the failures, the moments when quitting seemed easier than continuing. What they didn't understand was that success wasn't built in the spotlight. It was built in the dark, when nobody was watching, when nobody was cheering, when nobody believed in him. That's where greatness is created. And that's why so many people never reach their potential. They want results without sacrifice, success without struggle, victory without discipline. But life doesn't work that way. The people who achieve extraordinary things are always the smartest. They are always the most talented. They're simply the ones who refuse to quit. The ones who keep going when everyone else stops. The ones who stay committed when motivation disappears. The ones who understand that every difficult moment is preparing them for something greater. Because every obstacle carries a lesson. Every scar tells a story. And every challenge is an opportunity to become stronger. Remember this. You only get one life. One opportunity to chase your purpose. One opportunity to become the person you're capable of becoming. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Stop waiting until you feel ready. You never will. The future you've been dreaming about is being created by the choices you make today. Choose discipline over comfort. Choose action over excuses. Choose growth over fear. And whenever life gets difficult, ask yourself one simple question. If someone else can do it, why not me? Because the life you want belongs to the person you're willing to become. If this message inspired you, subscribe for more motivation. And remember, embrace the pain, trust the process, stay disciplined, never quit.